Hey, I'm here with the Mini Jam 71 with the theme of puzzles and the restriction, limitation, whatever it was called, to combine two genres. And I'm here with Mash, and looks pretty interesting. This A looks like a bit of an R with this one bloody pixel, but oh wait, but I'm 90% yeah, it's Mash. Okay, good. Just double checking. I don't want to butcher the names of the games. Uh, So this jam was to combine, or the restriction was to combine two genres, and this game has gone with puzzle and tower defense. I definitely wanted to play this one because I do enjoy a good strategy or tower defense game, and the art style just really caught my attention. It looks really interesting, so let's just jump right into it. I might need to adjust audio settings if it's really loud. Oh, that's fine. That's perfect. There we go. Play. Uh, so I'm. Oh. Sorry if I go quiet, it's just that I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so three in a row. I think there is a thing down here that tells you all the summons. Okay. Oh, okay. That's a lot to remember, so I'm probably not going to. Wait, wasn't that how you do the wall? Oh wait, is this above? Wait, how do I make the wall? I'm just... oh wait, there's a full screen button. Okay, there we go. Oh wow. Man, those models are adorable. Too bad they're gonna have to live through my terrible decisions. Is there any disadvantage to... like... just like... oh god. Man, sorry if I go quiet, it's just because I'm focusing. Is there any disadvantage to just like spam moving it? Because if not, I feel like that's just what I want to do. Just like... does that summon 3 or 1? That summon 2? Hey, level 2, okay. Oh man, this is really cool though. There's a little bit of like layering problems with this UI. Ooh. And what I mean by that is it just feels like sometimes it feels like the tile you're holding should definitely be like in front of everything else. This is really awesome though. Oh god. Uh, Masher. Wait. Wait, is that intended? Oh, there's the wall, I think. Did that just heal me? Building the wall? Wait, if I'm... oh. Hey, I did it. Oh, I see. So the wall didn't appear because I think it's like queued up. Maybe. There's some... is that a villager only thing, maybe? This probably was a mistake, because I think villagers are probably the weakest unit. Seem weird if the villagers are the weakest unit. Yeah, they definitely are. Just because they seem to be equally as rare as any other, although there's a lot more grass here. Yeah, sometimes I make the farmers when I want to make the wall. How do I make the wall? Well, they made a wall. What? I mean, I'll take it. I'm definitely spending more time looking at the puzzle than I am at, like, the actual models, but that's fine. And this kind of, like, villager horde strat seems really cool. Seems weird that you occasionally just have to, like, take a block that's already in position and then, like, move it into place so that it actually does it. That's weird. So I can turn the fireballs into mages, but I can't turn the mages into fireballs? Hmm. I think, I don't know how it's programmed, but I think the, nice. I think having the, resource still count as the resource it is, while it's, like, a summon, might be good. And if you move it out of the way, like, unset this, that could be really cool. Woo! This is a really awesome entry, by the way. Like, this, like, 3D work. I assume that's 3D, right? That has to be 3D. It's just really good. I hope this isn't the bug. If this is a bug, I'm so sorry. I'm, like, abusing the hell out of it. Seems to be archers and villagers that have, like, that quirk. So why do those become spikes and these become archers? I just want to go for, like, oh. I want to just go for, like, a super combo. I can't. Yeah, so it seems like if I move a block, and it moves a block into place to technically do a combo, it won't. Like... Oh. And I kind of have to focus. I don't want to lose. I don't know what combo that is. Looks like I have to go check the manual. Gotcha, so 2 metal on top, 2 ferociousnesses, yeah. I don't know if this is how villagers are supposed to work, but to me it thematically works really well. Because it's like, you recruit the one villager to your cause, and then it becomes like, they're going around to the other villages and be like, yo, we gotta fight. So I don't know if that's intentional, but if it is, that's really cool. Boom. I wish there was like a combo thing that just told you how many... Like, I think it's kind of cool, so I wish there was an incentive to kind of just stack up on multiple things. I didn't explain that very well, but I wish there was reason to like see how like I got pretty much everything but these two. It'd be really cool if there was a like a reason to get all of them at once, because then you like are rewarding kind of high level, or like just going off, right? Man, I need to focus on... Well, I don't think I need to focus, because I think I'm doing pretty well right now. But... Man, this game's fun. I'm really just, like, getting into it. I don't know if this is an infinite model or not, like, if the levels are basically just, like, a number going up. Oh my god, I'm almost a perfect again. Seems like the mage is melee. I guess they're more like cultists, maybe? These heavy knights seem pretty good. Close enough. I'm definitely not thinking strategically about what units I want. I'm just going for as many units as possible. Which is totally fine by me. Oh my god, am I one off? Oh man, I'm blanking. How do I do that? There we go. Wow, I haven't like done jack shit. Damn, I messed that up. Oh, I messed this up. I kind of wanted some axe units. I guess I am thinking kind of strategically. I'm thinking, how do I get the big unit that I wanted? Oh, that turned that into the... Oh no. I should probably be abusing these fireballs more. I guess, like, there's no reason to go for big combos if you're... It seems like the better strat is just to overwhelm. So get as many as you can see in a row and then just, like, boom. Also remember to use the fireball spell, because it seems pretty useful. Oh my god. right now, I probably would be winning if I was just spamming units out. I think? I don't know. Dude, if the fireball hits the enemy base, does that just like cause it to get hit? Yeah, sometimes that layering thing can be an issue because like I'm trying to move fast and I'll go like release click and I'll grab the one on top of it rather than the one I was trying to move. Damn. I was hoping I would be able to turn those into a mage anyways. So is the arrow thing the shoot the arrow command? Like is this... Guess I'll check if I shoot a ton of arrows now. Damn, it's annoying that I can turn my fireballs into mages. I don't want to turn my fireballs into mages. It's a little hard to go really fast because of the whole the dudes, because of the layering thing, but that's fine. What? This is gonna be a big one. The resource blocks, I don't know, they make me, I don't know why, they make me think of like Catan. It's just really funny to me. Hey! Level 6. Man, how long does this go forever? I'm totally fine if it goes forever, to be honest. This is really fun. There's a... It feels like it's getting harder, and I don't get stronger, so that's good. You don't want to... If it is an infinite model, you don't want it to actually be infinite, which is one of the weird paradoxes. You want infinite models to be as close to infinite as possible, but you don't want them to actually be infinite. Because then you just play until you get bored, and then your last impression of the game is, I was bored, so I stopped playing, and then you don't play as much. Because your brain just tells you, yeah, I don't play that game because it was boring. But it feels like the difficulty is steadily increasing, for sure, which is really good. I'm probably not talking as much as I should be, because I am focusing a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm focusing a lot, though. This doesn't feel like it's a really, really hard game. But it's fun. It's fun to focus. Boom. Tetris for Jonas. The death sounds are... Might have been nice to have like a slightly randomized pitch on them. They're not annoying yet, but I could see them getting annoying after a really long session. Oh, damn it. Wait, does that still fire? Yeah, it still fires the fireball. This fires one fireball, right? Not three? Yeah, so... turning my fireballs into mages is like super optimal, right? Like if I was trying to be really optimal about this, I would do boom. No, because I need a leftover fireball for that to be worth it. I think I beat it this round. I'm definitely close. It does seem like the castles damage your units, which is good, so that you don't just, like, get lucky and they aren't pumping out units fast enough. But yeah, like this. I have a fireball still, and it's good at mage. Man, I love... that clicking sound for, like, moving the tiles is perfect. Just sounds so, like, nice. Something that might have been cool is when you hit the summon button, just, like, have the tiles that disappear, like, burst into a small particle effect, so you know exactly which ones did. Like, I think the wall is the jankiest, because I literally don't know how to make it. Like, if I... yeah, no, it's not working. Like if I... well, now I have villagers, and I don't want villagers. Unless I can't make a wall while I have a wall. That would make sense. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think, like... something I want these videos to be is, like, good feedback, but I can't think of that many improvements. This game's just really solid. Obviously, I think, a better level, like, progression, but... this definitely isn't a critique for, like, the game jam, because there's no way you'd get, like, more in. Because this is already, like, a solid chunk of content with all the different 3D models, character stats, the puzzle game itself. It's not the most complicated puzzle game ever, but it, like, has interesting, like, functions, because you kind of have to... one sec. Man, it's kind of hard to describe, but... but yeah, like, the fact that, like, the villagers work differently than, like, other types, and the arrows work differently as well, kind of create this interesting... maybe I should just spam these out. Honestly, it's more of a race to see if you can fit all of the, as many units in a single, like, go as once, but there isn't really an incentive to do that. You could just do this, and probably have it work just as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. As long as you don't suck and constantly waste resources. Again, I think the last tile you grab should probably be the, wait. Something looked weird. Oh, I see. That's just the way they're colored. These are bordered to be half gray, half red, because that's how you make them. I thought these had, like... I thought I just didn't notice a magical bar that told you, like, don't continuously spam move things, or else they, like, become less powerful units. Now, that could have been, like, a cool thing. I think that's definitely a little bit of a problem, is the fact that there's no incentive not just to slide these across. And that's fine. I mean, you can... that's not a problem, it's just I think that could have existed to make a more like a slower. The game would have had to been easier. The game definitely feels balanced for how it works right now, which is good. That's how you should balance things. But yeah. Man, all my suggestions for this game would be like more content. Like a new level would be nice every few level. Like a new background. Maybe just recolor it might be nice every few things. Uh, unit types with abilities, but that's all stuff that obviously isn't like... That's not game jam thinking, that's just... This doesn't feel like a jam game because it's just so good, though. Oh, I lost. So is it infinite? That's my question. Yeah, I was kind of not focusing there, so I'm not surprised I lost. Man, these sprites, these models, they all look so nice. You don't get that like really fulfilling feeling of you clear a row or you clear a block and then all the blocks fall and trigger each other and explode into a combo, but I think for some of these units it would be a little broken. Like villagers would probably be a lot more, because then you could probably just spam click summon and villagers would pop out like crazy. And I almost wish the villages would like trigger the ones straight above them as well. I feel like it's technically probably a little better to like poop out units as fast as possible. I think, man. It's hard to tell. Alright, something that my brain keeps doing incorrectly is I think... Oh my god, please. I think to myself that the face needs to be on the top and the metal needs to be on the bottom, because that just makes sense in my brain. I think it's because in my brain it's kind of like, oh, I'm making the unit, so the armor is underneath their head, and this is just like their head to me. Could change that recipe, but it's not a huge deal. The wall recipe I still feels completely... Oh my god. I'm trying to like do the wall recipe now. But like that doesn't do it. Is it... The wall is dirt on bottom, stone on top. I'm just gonna get to a point where like I have all... Like why doesn't that create the wall? I feel like I literally need to already have... Like, I need to have these two in place, and then I have to build a stone on top without moving the peasants. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Maybe make it so the villagers can be used to build the wall as well? Wait, it's still level 6. Wait, didn't I die and restart? Does your level technically just like not decrease? I might have to test that. Or did I just get to level 6 really fast? I don't know, I've been kind of mesmerized. what I'm curious is if this is, like, wouldn't be randomly generated, it'd probably just be, like, a few values getting updated or tweaked. But what I think, man, sorry, I just keep trailing off because I'm kind of half focusing. And I just woke up recently. This is the first game of the day that I'm playing, so... Oh my god. I think it's like, is it perfectly the perfect amount that it's impossible? No, it's because it's like, you know, you could technically get all of them. Oh, my game overrun. Something that might have been better UI-wise is move the HP bars up here. I think that's kind of a thing. I'm never looking at the HP bars because my eyes are like stuck on this upper half. So it'd be nice if you moved this slightly down, put the level thing above this, HP bars at the top. I think you have the UI really spread out. More so than necessary, I mean. Spread out UI is fine, and I think what definitely helps, or like, makes the UI thing a bigger deal, is the fact that it is really hard to, you do have to go a little fast on these later levels. And because you have to go fast on these later levels, it's like... Sorry, you have to kind of focus, and when you're focusing, you're not looking at anything else. I had a problem with my entry to, like, where I couldn't really find a solution for this by the end of the jam either. Damn. Well, thank you, Discord, for pinging me. But, yeah, I am still on level 6. That's kind of nice. Like, this seems like it's kind of the, it's not like a infinite... It's not like a high score game, it doesn't feel like. It feels kind of like... It's more like an infinite... I think Candy Crush works this way, where you have an infinite amount of levels, and if you lose, you just retry from where you are. Because I know people get insanely far in Candy Crush, like further than I imagine the devs would manually design levels. But I don't know much about Candy Crush. Oh. What I am curious about is... Is there an end to the game, or is it just infinite? Because if it's just infinite, eventually you will probably hit a level that is physically impossible unless you play 100% optimally, and then once you beat that level... That's cool. If this was like a bigger thing, or like a mobile game, then something that, would be, or that is really nice about this sort of model is that, like, I could leave the game right now and be like, well, it'd still be on level 6, so... I don't have to worry about, like, making this run count. I just have to, like, get good enough to clear it, and then I can progress. And that's cool. Yeah, I really like this entry. Like, it's just so well designed and polished. There's some layering things with the sprites a bit that are a little annoying. I think maybe spacing these out slightly would have been better, because you can see, like, this is, like, half. Yeah. But other than that, who cares? It's such a small one. That's such a small detail that it's like... Oh. Oh, right. Metal doesn't work like villagers do. I'm curious how many fireballs if I... Please don't win right now. Weird thing to say, but... Wow, I didn't do even damage. Will I fire any fireballs? I did. So you don't even need the tiles on the map anymore when you've gotten them. If they are the type that can be reused, so technically what would probably be better... Oh no, I didn't mean to turn those into that. Eh. Oh, but what was I saying about the UI like an hour ago? God, I keep like losing myself to the game. Like I just kind of silence and play because I don't know. I really enjoy these type of games, the like kind of Age of War inspired war games, cat battle cats feel. But and I like puzzle games. So you know, this game's like perfectly designed to just like distract me. Speaking of distractions, I need to mute my Discord at some point. Oh no, my Discord! I just live with that while I play that. I don't think there's a pause, right? Yeah, no, there isn't. There we go. That works. But yeah. Yeah, obviously for full version would need more levels, like visually. The background does get old. Could play on this background forever. It's not bad, obviously. It's really, really good. It's just variety is the spice to life when it comes to things like that. Oh, but god dang it, my brain. Jeez, I'm just like really sorry that I'm not saying as much. It's like I want to talk about the UI because the UI is good. It just has like a problem, and that problem in my eyes is the fact that it's so most of the UI that matters is so far away from like where my eyes are. My eyes are up here almost constantly. So moving this slightly towards the center, moving this stuff right next to it would have been probably a little better. This space would have been a little more like barren, but this area is almost completely aesthetic. Just because right now there's no like counter unity, it feels like. Like I'm never thinking to myself, well, he's playing this, so I should play this. Maybe I'll see like a projectile, and the projectiles are really bright. And so because the projectiles are really bright, I'll think, oh, I might as well send a unit out to body block, but other than that. Or maybe I'll say he has a lot of units coming. But that's something that my peripheral can pick up. I don't need to, like... And that's not, like, a too specific of a thought process. Nice. I think the Axe Dudes are the best unit in the game. I don't know for sure. I only briefly skimmed the thing. Peasants are obviously not worth anything, because this is how you just spawn a ton of them. I like the fact that better units are harder to make. The wall feels like the hardest just because you can't move. You literally can't move a peasant next to each other. You have to just hope there's two in a row already. Wow, level 6 is brutal. I need to, like, go faster, I think. I need to make sure I'm not wasting literally any time trying to, like... I'm curious what the developer's record is, because that's always a nice thing to, like, find out. If this is random slash, like, just automatically progressive. I don't know what that's called, when the system itself can, like, progress itself. What I need is, like, more arrows, more fireballs, I think. To, like, kill the units before my units have to deal with them. Or kill the enemy units before my units have to deal with them. Nice! Okay. Yeah, I need to stop, like, pissing about. I keep, stopping to just wanna... Because I really just wanna, like, fill the board out. Like, more so than necessary. I'm getting better at this, though. Although, I might be getting to that point of... Oh, wait, no. Although I feel like I'm playing this round really well, so... I don't know if stacking walls does anything, but maybe it does. Although the walls are one of those units just in general that, like, I think they're a cool unit to have, but, like, the only time you're ever going to use them is when you're losing. Or, like, the only times they'll matter is when you're in a bad spot. Oh, what if I just butchered this? Yeah, I don't think my arrows are, like, doing enough damage to slow down this, assault. What the hell happened there? Is that, like, a pattern where if you have, like, a 6x6, it just... all of it are rats? Or rat... Damn it. I want fireballs, not mages. I need to just clear out these village tiles because they're very not useful. Oh damn, that's so hard on level 7. Oh my god, that... Damn, I did that in like a bad order. Damn. Oh my god. That is really annoying when, like, shapes kind of block you out of making the actual shapes you want. Don't mind my terrible phrasing of what I meant there, but... Oh, mother... Be nice if there was, like, a priority system where, like, this good unit would prioritize over any other shape. I also wish it would work vertically. I'm not, like, so, I've said this before, but not very often. Usually it's when I play a really good entry, or an entry I at least really, really like, is that, you know, a game jam entry is, like, really good when you don't play it like it's a game jam entry, you're playing it like it's a game, like a normal, like, I was just on the browser, decided to play some Flash games, launched the class, god, fuck. Dear Christopher Columbus. It's hard to evaluate which of these characters' abilities are making the biggest difference because I'm never paying attention. I'm too focused on... Because I feel like I have to go really fast to just produce enough units. And I might be wrong about that. Maybe it's because I'm so focused on certain units that I'm not, like, making the units that matter. But... 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay. Hold on, I'm losing my mojo. Where was I? Oh my god, please. Kara. Looks like my dog is distressed. I will deal with that after this. I could create the fireball and the mage. Oh my god, real life, please. Oh, I think my run is dead. Dang! Level 7 is hard! I don't even know if it's intended to be Was I missing any of these? Because I feel like I was using... Oh, I wasn't using the Rat Knights very often. I used them, never mind. Yeah, Fire Missile, Fire Arrow. So, yeah, Fire Missile does double the damage of Arrow. Wait, the Mage... So Mages are better than the Battering Rats, but the Battering Rats are... like, easier because you can make them at the same time as an arrow. Peasants are really bad, but you can make them in bulk. The stone wall is... Oop, wrong button. So I'm gonna assume my save isn't saved, right? Yeah, no, okay. Great music, by the way, like, really good audio work. I mean, good work on anything. The art, the music. It's got a vibe to it. So does this one-shot these guys? Does, and that was a knight, right? Yeah, so they have less than 40. Okay, so this is like a straight 1-for-1. So if you wanted to mid-max it... Yeah, the wall is really hard to make, like... Let's see. So... I kind of want to know how much HP the enemy, like the walls have, like the win condition has, because then I could kind of make sense. So how much better is this than that? It's actually not that much better. It is better. Like this guy will one-shot these guys, and these guys will have to like two-shot these guys. But then again, a fire missile plus anything kills these guys, including a peasant. This would be a cool game to optimize, like, just knowing what to go for. Honestly, the mages are probably one of the best units because they one-shot everything. They just die easily. Okay. So the mages you want to play like heavy knights and then you want to play mages. Heavy knights then mages. I think my problem was I was just playing heavy knights, right? Or this is the hard thing. So you want to react to the enemies, but you want to go so fast in the later levels that you can kind of like. And also, you might not have the resources to make the units you want. That's understandable. So, This is a really awesome entry, by the way. Fantastic art. Fantastic itch page, by the way. Like, I love seeing really good itch pages. Was this made in Unity or made in something else? Was this Godot? Huh. Whenever I see, like, low poly 3D, I think Godot. Wow. What a fucking team. Sorry for my language. What a great team. The art and the programming both came out well, and the game design. Damn. This is like my favorite entry in the jam. And I love the aesthetic. Like, it's just so good in so many ways. Again, I think my biggest critique would probably be to make some sort of priority system so that when you make a if you make a 3x3, like if you make a fire a missile, if there's two mages here, don't make it so that you don't get the fire. Give you both somehow. I think the thematics of like how the arrows and the peasants work is great because it's like, oh, you're running the villagers around to get him all excited about rile up the other villagers, create a mob. But they're really weak anyways, so it's not like a huge thing. Oh wow, that's really awesome. This entry is awesome. Again, almost everything I could suggest is like under the idea that it's like oh, expand it and make a full version, and this is none of this stuff would be applicable to a game jam. Like, I think better level progression. Not that it's bad, it's just like you could probably get away with you could probably get away with like an infinite level thing. It's just every few levels maybe change the background. Yeah. Obviously I think because it gets a little hectic in the late game where it's so hard that I have to basically keep pumping out dudes, I kind of need to, I never looked out here, so I don't really react to what the enemies played. Like, see, it's a knight, I can go, well, it's a knight. Obviously, the heavy knight beats it, so, let me make a heavy knight. Heavy knight kills him, and is wounded. And then this guy should kill him, right? Yeah. Wait, no? Okay. I don't know. But yeah, awesome entry. I mean, something I've been doing for this jam is like... So something I've been doing is I've been talking about the ratings I'm giving. And explaining why I give certain ratings. So obviously, Enjoyment is a 5. I have literally no complaints. Like, really fun. I enjoyed it. I love that you don't have to restart from scratch when you lose. Like, I don't know if that was intentional, but it's so nice that you can kind of retry the level you were on. And I think it goes infinitely, and I think level 7 would require quite a lot of work to beat, and I might come back and try to beat level 7. I don't know if there's an ending. Something that's kind of to note, if there is an ending, you kind of have to signal that there is an ending somehow. And when you have like a system like this where it's like it seems like it could go on forever, it's really easy to assume that it does go on forever. Something you could have done just like on the title screen is like show a picture of the boss, or maybe even in here, like if one of these showed a boss fight, if there is one. Obviously, I don't expect there to have been a boss fight because this was like so good that I would have been surprised if you had time. The concept, Really liked it. I really liked the concept. It's nothing super spectacular, but I think this is actually a good combination. I think a way you could make it more like strategy friendly, and by that I mean make it more so you kind of react to what the enemy's playing, is maybe instead of actually I don't know how you would do it. I like this, like the different shapes make different things setup. That's really cool. So I don't know if I would want to change that. But a way you could do it if you want to make it more strategy friendly, quote unquote, and you don't have to, is go, and obviously you don't have to work on this game at all if you don't want to. This is a game jam. I almost don't even recommend like working on game jam games past their jam entry. Usually you should just like, if you want to work with the same concept, start from scratch because the code is sometimes a disgusting mess. But you never know. But if like hypothetically, I'm just talking hypothetically because I don't really have much critique for this version because it's really solid. Move this up or move these up, move this slightly down, put the level counter above, and I think it's perfect. Again, I don't know how that would look. It's kind of hard to imagine. I mean, I guess I could literally just like throw that together in Photoshop how I would like to see it, but or I guess I could do this. Just let me take a screenshot and then how I imagine it being so that it looks better is like the bar here. Sorry for my crude.
I don't need the knife.
My crudeness of like just garbage pen level XX. This is the way I kind of imagine seeing it probably being better because you don't want it's almost like exhausting. I never looked at the HP bar because like it was so because my vision was generally like here like ish. I was almost always focused on this, and then my peripheral would like pick this up. And then like I never, and the HP bar was really thin, so I like never got the exact detail of like the HP bar. So the HP bar was almost a non-factor in my decision making. So it was almost just like it almost was just like a spam units until I die. Like just or just like hope I'm doing enough units. Maybe I'll check down here to see if I'm like I didn't even know like pay attention to what units. Sometimes I would see a fireball because the fireball is really really bright, so the fireball would catch my eye. Like if you just squint and move your head really far away, you can still see this. Obviously the fireball wasn't this red, but the fireball would encourage me to like push whatever units I have built because I don't want to face tank that with my base because this does a lot of damage. So that was cool. So but most of the time all I ever noticed when looking down was like kind of like an invisible line here, where I see this is where my units are, and this is kind of where I am. And my vision never like thought of like, oh, I have a mage, and these two dudes. It's just my units are around here, which means the enemy units aren't at my base. But the HP bars, when they were like so low, I never paid attention to them. That's my only complaint about like the visuals, is this one thing. I think you can make an argument that this doesn't look as good because it almost feels more like a fighting game with this setup. But I kind of like how this looks right now. It's just a personal thing, maybe. But I think it's important to realize that while playing, I never once wanted to go like move my vision down there because it was such a long distance to make my eyes look. Like here, it's like boop boop. Well, here it's boop. Oh, that's an exaggeration. But like, And if I want to check both, it's like, well, with this, it's like exponentially bigger. Like, if you take the volume of these two triangles, even though they're not like evenly spaced, although with how I place these triangles, I'm giving more bias to the top one, making it like not even in favor of this bottom one. And just look how long my eyes have to travel. Obviously, it's not that big of a deal, but it can be. And it made me just never do this. I just never did this, and I think maybe I might have looked at the HP if this was the case. Just a small thing. Like, the entry is really, really good. I really like it. So, presentation 5. I'm not taking a star off for, like, this minor UI thing that doesn't actually, like... The HP bars almost don't even matter in the context of the game. It's good to have them because once you lose, you can go like, how close was I? But kind of like how Cuphead does it, but it's nice because it's like at least they're there and they look good, and yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm not taking a presentation star off just because I think it could have been slightly better for the eyes. Uh, and then use of limitation. I've been kind of just doing like if it's a unique combination that could like if it's a unique combination that isn't like puzzle platformer, action adventure, just any two genres that we already know combine well, turn based like action RPG, just etc. etc. So I've been not really giving much stars for that. Uh, but puzzle tower defense, I've been liking them. I've been giving them good use of limitation because puzzle tower defense ain't the most. It's not the most obvious way to do things. And I've seen a few of them at this point, but yeah, I'm giving you a perfect rating, dude. Like this, or like dudettes, whichever preferred. But yeah, amazing, like really fun entry. I really enjoyed it. Really good work. 3 days, just great. That's a lot of cookies eaten. Maybe that's the secret. Every good game I play has like a lot of cookies eaten, and I ate 0 cookies. So maybe that's the secret to a good game jam. Dang, you got a lot of comments. Oh yeah, this is a really really good entry. Congratulations. Cheers.